my cabinet, my administration will look like the country. And I commit that I will, in fact, I'll pick a woman to be vice president.
And with that moment in the last presidential debate, the guessing game has been about who might be on former Vice President Joe Biden's short list should he become the nominee.
It was a foregone conclusion if the Democrats did not have a woman at the top of the ticket that they would definitely have a woman as a vice presidential nominee on the ticket.
One top progressive group, called Way to Win, commissioned a study finding former Georgia gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams would be the best choice, as she would bring a double dose of diversity as a woman of color. She appeals to a range of demographic groups, including core Democrats and independents. As many as 60 members of the Democratic National Committee and congressional and party leaders believe at least 3 other women would fare better than Abrams, 3 former rivals of Biden: Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris, and Amy Klobuchar. Political observers believe since Kamala Harris is already from a state that is staunchly Democratic, it would be both Warren and Klobuchar that could bring something extra to the table.
Amy Klobuchar would really provide a very strong running mate for Joe Biden for a number of reasons. Female, law enforcement credentials. She comes from the Midwest, comes from a very important voting area. And she is considered to be a moderate.
As for Elizabeth Warren, analysts say it would be an unorthodox move, but one that could widen Biden's coalition to include voters with more progressive views.
The downside is that she is just so ideologically different from Joe Biden, and so you have to wonder whether he'd be willing to accept that.
In addition to choosing a woman as a running mate should Biden become president, he has also promised to appoint a black female to the U.S. Supreme Court.